I had a really good day. I had a really good day. A really, really, really good day. Good days for me are just going out and going on a gallivanting rendezvous. Number one, I live in the city now, so I'm finding that it's challenging to film videos during the week because there's so much noise. There's so much noise. Um, City noise, drilling, construction. There's a lot of noise. So when there's a lot of noise, that's when I go out and to ride or to film outside, to go find something gallivanting, go find something new. And then during the weekend is when I film the videos that I really want to think through, that I really want to sit and be able to download wisdom, and integrate what I'm filming as I am speaking. So now I had a really incredible day. I just wanted to do a wrap up of this for the taste, right? So I heard there's a lot of noise from taxis and bells. I touched the beautiful flowers, dried flowers. I smelled the beautiful cinnamon that also looked very beautiful, very well presented. And now I'm going to taste. I've just been drinking water the whole day. You know what? I have to share this with you. So if you ever see like my lips really dry, really, really dry, it is because I am eating. Oh, darling, please, can you give me only half ice? It's too much. It makes my teeth very sensitive. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Um, it's not that I don't drink water. I don't know why I had to tell you this, but I have to just tell you. I'm eating bentonite for gut health. I found that bentonite has been really good for me for gut health, and gut health is intuition. It's really where your intuition is. I've lost a lot of weight just through gut health. Oh, yes, I wanted ice, but just a little bit of, yes, my beautiful. Thank you, my darling. Um, I've lost a lot of weight just by integrating bentonite. Okay, I am Miss Abundance and I love too much. You know, I shouldn't be having as much as I have, but it's just who I am. And I really have had a great experience with bentonite, and I have to really share that with people. It's just one of my secrets. I learned this in the desert. I was talking to and working with a Navajo shaman woman, coyote woman, and she was teaching me about bentonite and how important it is for the body to have bentonite. But she never even used to buy bentonite. She used to just go out there into the desert and just pick it from the ground and purify it somehow. Yeah, she used to purify her bentonite somehow. She had a process and she used to just eat her bentonite. And I was just like, damn, girl, you're something. Yeah, so I buy it. And so sometimes I will make a video after I've just had a lot of bentonite. And what happens when you eat bentonite is just, it sucks all the water out of your system. And then I get like dry lips, like I haven't drank water in a month. It's not that I don't drink water. I drink a lot of water. It's bentonite. I noticed that over the year of eating bentonite. It's like, wow, my system gets really dry after. It's like even an hour after eating bentonite, my system just goes really dry. So if you are going to go on the bentonite kick, if you are going to use bentonite, if you like, notice this, if you take bentonite and put it on your face, like I do facials with bentonite too, if you put bentonite on your face, it goes really dry and it cracks it doesn't crack your skin, but it cracks on your skin. Especially if you take bentonite with apple cider vinegar. You mix the apple cider vinegar with bentonite and you put it on your skin. It's really good for your skin health, but it just goes dry on your face. Like, dry like that. So I think that's what happens inside of your body when you're eating bentonite too. I have no idea. But yeah, I had to tell you that. I just had to tell you that. Because I was watching my videos, I'm like, my lips look so dry, like I don't drink water. No, it's a bentonite. So today, my taste was water, just a lot of water, and I didn't have a lot of bentonite. But now I'm gonna have some sushi because there wasn't anything open at the flea market, and I'm going to spend $4 to have sushi. And so I asked for a glass of water, ice, and I'm gonna put my water that I bought at 7-Eleven for 30 cents. I'm giving you budget prices. 30 cents. Because I forgot my bottle of water. So 30 cents. And so today I will have spent $5. $5.60. Yeah. For the train. $1. $2 to get there. $4 for sushi. Yeah. So $6.50. $6.50. And I got to go out and engage my senses, dream, feel, touch. And what I noticed, what showed up is like when I went to Chinatown, what showed up was just elation and so much excitement and just so much ecstasy. What showed up today at the flea market was gratitude for the plants that I saw. I was just really grateful for seeing beautiful plants and like, oh, on Thursday you can buy plants at the flea market, and on weekends that's when everything is open and you can buy all sorts of things. I don't need to buy anything. I just need some plants so that I can continue doing my ancestral honoring and just pouring water into the plants so I can keep honoring my ancestors. But what showed up after that was irritation. And that's what you've got to be conscious of as you are working through your money story. Because the money anxiety comes from the subtle irritations in your emotional state that we don't pay attention to, and eventually they erupt. So I had irritation around Latcharanas, leeches, leaders, and liars. Just so much irritation. And so many of us, especially in the collective culture, this irritation is there, it's unconscious. We feel it, we gossip about people who are these Latcharanas, leeches, and lies. We go, hey friend, let me call you, I just need to tell you about my family friend, or I need to tell you about this friend who's just constantly never having money to pay for lunch, but she's always wanting to go out for lunch or something. Don't complain about it, don't gossip about it. Just tell them to their face and get on with it. And just cut them out. Cut them out. That's honestly, I found that that's the only way, because there's so many people like this on planet Earth that do not want to take responsibility for their lives, that do not want to self-actualize. And when you're going through the self-actualization process and your life is falling apart and you've decided that, no, I'm going to start from self-actualization, self-love, self-honor, and I'm going to build something that is immortal, you're going to have to collapse. There's going to be a death of the ego. There is going to be a death of the ego. Even if your business doesn't fully collapse, even if your finances don't fully collapse, even if your marriages, your health or something. But we are in the time of destruction. We are in the time of collapse. So nobody can actually run away from this collapse. Everybody's going to go through it. You're either going to collapse in your relationships, your money, your health, your spirituality, or your mental. Your mental. Oh, you should see this. Ooh, thank you, darling. Check this out. So $1 each. $1. $1. Let's try it out and see what it is. It doesn't have to be expensive. $1. This is how my dad taught me how to appreciate the finer things in life. We lived in a 1-car garage. I slept on the concrete floor till I was 17 years old. Yes. But every time my dad had money, he used to always take us out to fancy restaurants, even if it was just once every 3 months. Once a month, he would take us to a fancy restaurant. And he would say, my dad always said, I don't want you to wait for a man to take you to a fancy restaurant and then come home and abuse you. I want as your dad to be the one who takes you out. So as a family, we used to go out. He made it a point to take us out all the time, and I'm so thankful to my dad for that. And when we didn't have money, my mother always made sure that we always had good food. You know, she used to like cooking recipes and stuff like that. Recipes and baking. And so I'm really thankful for my parents, even though the relationship wasn't really good and the money story was real messed up. I'm still very thankful for my parents. I'm still very, very grateful. And I always bless my parents. My siblings, I don't know. I don't know. I still always bless my parents. I really still always bless my parents. Because, yeah, the money story was super messed up to some degree, but they tried. You know, they tried. Your parents are trying. They're trying. Are they doing the best they can? And if they gave you a messed up money story, it's your responsibility to change that money story. Take what's good from what they taught you. And then leave the rest and just do something new. Do something new. You know what I mean? Try something new. And if you don't have the money for fancy restaurants, there's always recipes online. Recipes online so you can make your fancy food. Even if it doesn't turn out as fancy as the restaurants, it's okay. Just start where you are. One day you'll be able to eat at fancy restaurants again. If you've had like business setback, or if you've never had money, it's all about engaging the senses, engaging the possibility, engaging the brain and the mind. The brain is different from the mind. Engaging that vision to say, one day I can try it. One day. Don't be jealous of people. Jealous. People are jealous of other people. Why are you jealous of people? Don't be jealous of people. Just say, one day, if I can keep on just believing in myself. And it's not really about a lot of hard work. It's work with integrity. You can work really hard, but I don't know. If you're stealing and lying and all, creating havoc and trauma in people's lives and terror in people's lives, eventually these things will come back to you. Yes, they will come back to you. So, sushi. I'm going to have my sushi. So we try it. I don't know yet. So we dip. Just savor the rice. The wasabi. The fish. And the ginger. Okay. You don't want to be doing that, making sounds. But I Really want to engage my senses because I'm not eating out as much. Before I used to eat out every single day, every single day. I think that's why I even gained a lot of weight. Being able to eat at home and cooking my vegan food. My husband has been cooking vegan meatballs. Sure. They are so amazing. Spaghetti and vegan meatballs. So amazing. But just savoring the food, tasting it, and saying one day I can go to Japan. Sure. One day, just one day. You never know. It will happen. I've lived in all of these countries by starting with the food. Honestly, starting with the food. Because how are you going to move to a different country and be a global visionary, a global business person, if you won't even enjoy the food. When you get to the food, you're going to go run to McDonald's. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Honestly, it does not make sense. It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. So enjoy the food before you can even think about going to that country. Yeah? Enjoy the food and just savor it. And if you don't like it, it's okay. Try something new next time. Save up and try something new next time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for joining me on my rendezvous and my adventure and my gallivanting experience to the flea market and then to a fancy restaurant. Bye.